And on today's Unbiased Short Take, going to talk about the Arizona Cardinals releasing DeAndre Hopkins, wide receiver. Released, not traded. They couldn't even get a seventh, a sixth, a conditional pick. Nothing. Not a bag of potato chips. Nothing. Released. I firmly believe this. I seen an interview today where Derek Anderson was talking about the most dysfunctional franchise, and people said, "Oh, go ahead and assume it's Cleveland." He said, "No, Arizona." He had to pay for water. The man said he had to pay for water. That is the most insane thing I've heard. And then he said they had food trucks bring in the players for lunch. That is pathetic. The Arizona Cardinals have proven yet again to be the most dysfunctional franchise in the NFL. Maybe, really, at this point, really, even professional sports. Released DeAndre Hopkins. Wow. That is a catastrophe, a joke. I feel for you, Cardinals fans. But we're also going to talk about where we think he's going to land. And I've seen a lot of things. He named a lot of quarterbacks. Josh Allen. He listed the Lions in there, I believe. Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. So you look at the list here. Okay, I have some notes here. You got to be realistic. This isn't a fantasy football team. He's not going to play for the Chiefs. He's not going to play for the Bills. He's just not. Here's why. The Chiefs have less than $1 million in cap space. The Bills have around $1.5 million in cap space. The Ravens have $11 million in cap space. See the difference there? It's a little easier to kind of finagle that cap. I just looked it up. Internet said slightly over $11 million Ravens cap space. And you look at it and it makes sense. He lists Lamar Jackson as one of the players he wants to play with. So you already have the approval from that. I'm sure Lamar's going to absolutely love that. With the opportunity also to play with Odell Beckham Jr., they have Nelson Aguilar, or they have the first-round pick Zay Flowers. Rashawn Bateman made some plays and showed some promise in the past. And Mark Andrews is a top 5 tight end in the NFL currently. So you have some weapons on that team. With John Harbaugh, they're always going to have a competitive defense, good special teams, because Harbaugh came from that type of thing as well. So they're always going to have a competitive team. And you add some weapons. What they did last year, they were able to make the playoffs, and Huntley made the Pro Bowl, for Christ's sake. So you imagine you have hopefully a full season with Lamar Jackson. I am a big believer in Lamar Jackson. I was when he came out of college from Louisville. When he was drafted in the first round by the Ravens, was a big supporter of him then. Been a big fan of him now, and he will bring a championship to Baltimore once again, as Ray Lewis has in the past. You heard it here first. Nothing's official, obviously, but I am predicting that DeAndre Hopkins will play for the Baltimore Ravens this coming season. That's all we have for today's Unbiased Short Take. Check out JB's video on the Game 6 Miami Heat Boston Celtics recap. Check that out, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell, like us on Facebook, and we will see you guys after Game 7, as well. We'll be doing our podcast this coming week, so stay tuned for that, and we'll see y'all then. Thank y'all.